Hey, good morning, Passion students. Welcome to Passion Live at 7:45. Today, I'm going to be talking about goodness. So, goodness is part of the fruit of the Spirit, and it's a very simple word, if you will. I think that goodness really um, describes and fully just kind of encompasses God's character as a whole. We oftentimes sing the song, He's a good, good father, and we think, oh, like He's a good, good father. And that's talking about God's goodness as a whole. So, before I continue diving into the word goodness, I just want to talk about what the fruit of the Spirit is to me, and something that I've been walking through over the past probably 6 months or so, and just realizing that the fruit of the Spirit is fruit. So when we oftentimes I myself have prayed for God, I just want peace, I just want love, and all of these are fruit of the Spirit. It's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. And we pray for God. God, please, I want peace. I want joy. I want goodness. I want to be kind. All these things, and that's awesome. And I think that we should do that. But on the other side of that, we need to realize that fruit is something that has to be cultivated. I know we go to the grocery store and we throw some bananas in the grocery cart and all that, but where do they come from? Apples, they grow on a tree, but before you can pick them, you have to plant the seed. So we need to look at the fruit of the Spirit almost in the same way that that fruit has to grow, there's a seed that must be planted first, and you have to wait a while, and you have to water it and tend to it, and take the weeds away from the area that you're trying to grow. So that's something that has opened my eyes to what the fruit of the Spirit really is it's a process. And I'm going through a process right now of just weeding things out of my life, in the same way that I'm going through a process of cultivating goodness in my life. So when we hear goodness, I had said before that goodness is the essence of God's character. And so it's God's character, it's also man's potential. Like we have the potential of having peace, having kindness, but we have to go through that process, like I said. And so further down, after the fruit of the Spirit, it says, if we live by the Spirit, let us also step with the Spirit. So goodness is a daily process. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that we walk in. To be a good person, it's not about doing one act of goodness and then you're a good person. It's walking through that daily. And when we say goodness, it's really just being like Jesus, doing those good things, what we know is right and what we know is good. And all the fruit of the Spirit really just tie in together. So goodness goes hand in hand with love. So to be good, we love one another. In the same way as like gentleness, good people are gentle in that type of thing. So I have a note in my Bible talking about that verse 25. If we live by the Spirit, let us also keep in step with the Spirit. And the note just has to say, like, if we want to live in the Spirit, we can't just live off one day a week of going to church and then we're in the Spirit. It's a daily process. And that's what we talk about, like reading our Bible every day and just seeking God's face every day. And that's how we get to that point of living in goodness. So that's what I have to say today. And I hope everyone has a great day at work or school or wherever y'all are going, that you have an awesome day and that you're able to just step into goodness. And if you know Jesus, you can access goodness. You can access peace, love, joy, kindness, all these things, all these fruit of the Spirit. And it's yours to access, but it's a process to walk it out. So anyways, y'all have a great day, and thanks for letting me share with you today. So